Good morning, Live Oak, Lake City, Brantford, Fort White, all the surrounding areas that are watching this video right now. If this is your first My CBD Store live video that you have watched, normally what I will do is just kind of explain one thing at a time in each video, try to educate you the best I can. Today's video is on your rights. What are your legal rights? And what kind of laws have been passed to make you legally be able to use cannabis and CBD form or the way the medical marijuana works. So, real quick, let me tell you this. There was a bill that passed called State Bill 1020. Let's try to get this without such a glare. State Bill 1020. This passed on, what was it, just July the 1st, 2019. Okay, as of July the 1st, 2019, we are required to do these things in these stores. If we sell CBD extract, we have to have, number one, a certificate of analysis prepared by an independent testing laboratory that states the hemp product has been batch tested by independent testing laboratories. Okay, pause. Right here. This is what a COA or a lab report would look like. This shows you the levels of THC, CBD, CBG, CBA, CBN. You'll hear me talk about all that stuff all the time. This shows you that. Now, we have one of these for all of our flower. Every one of our flowers, we have this. And this sheet right here pops up whenever you run the QR code on one of these bottles. This is a QR code. You scan this if you get pulled over or if you're telling a friend about it, and then it will pull up this on your cell phone. So, that being stated, let's keep going. Right here, has to be independent. The batch contained labeled total Delta 9. Y'all can say that word. We'll just say THC. Concentration that did not exceed 0.3%. You see that? 0.3%. So, if the THC is under 0.3%, the Delta 9 THC, it is legal. And as you can see here, this is 0.04. This is the Cascade OP. It's probably one of the lighter flowers that we have. I have some other stuff over here with a little higher grade THC. This is 0.11%. 0.11%. Stormy Daniels is 0.14%. Sour Space Candy 0.15 and Suver Haze 0.3. So by far the Suver Haze is the strongest with the Delta 9 content. Sorry about the ringtones, you guys. I didn't turn my volume off. But this is Delta 9. Now that is only one of the components of THC in the cannabis plant. So keep that in mind. I have some stuff that I guess would be considered regs, and then I have some that would be considered mids. So this is how it works. You see, this is the amount of CBD, 19.12%. That's very high content of CBD. But if you look at these other chemicals, you see THCA there? You see that? THCA and then Delta 9, big difference, right? Has a lot more THCA than it has, THCA than it has Delta 9. The Delta 9 causes psychoactive, but the Delta or the THCA also causes a psychoactive effect. So it has a little bit of a lift is the best word I can use. Very relaxing. Gives you a little bit of appetite. Makes you hungry. If you look at the CBG, this is another thing I want to talk about. CBG. All right. CBG is very important. It is used for gut health. People with Crohn's disease or any kind of intestine problems. This particular product that I carry here is very high in CBG. Not many people know about CBG yet. All they've heard of is CBD, but this has 500 milligrams of CBG and 500 milligrams of CBD. Now, I won't lie to you. This is a cancer patient product or a Crohn's disease product. It is not cheap, but it works very, very well. This stuff here is around $200 a bottle. And this should last you for a little over a month. This is very, very strong, high concentrate stuff. I only actually have one bottle of those because that's for extreme cases. A natural bottle that most people would start out on is only $40, the 100 milligram. But going back to the laws and the paperwork. Alright? And if you don't have time to watch this video right now, jump off, watch it later. It will be on the page. So this shows you the testing, the amount of laboratory stuff you have to have, and it has to have third-party lab tests on it. And make sure it does not contain unsafe for human consumption. What that means is hemp or cannabis is the #1 filtration plant in the United States, or in the world actually. So what people will do is they will grow it in between crops. So they will use it for a filler. They will grow maybe corn and then taters, and they grow hemp or CBD or cannabis in between to draw out all the insecticides. So you want to make sure your flower is not unsafe for human consumption, because if it's drawing out insecticides, that's the stuff you buy at the convenience store that will make you sick because there's heavy metals and insecticides in it. This flower that I carry has these third-party lab tests that shows that it is safe for human consumption. It is not one of those in-between crops, and it has does not exceed the legal limit. Now, big disclaimer here, you guys. You do not have to have a medical marijuana card to purchase anything in our store. No medical marijuana card required. If you do, you get a 20% discount, but you don't have to have one. Okay, now we cannot claim that this cures anything. That's against the law for us to do. And last but not least, this is the Florida Sheriff's Association Legal Alert. This is a letter about State Bill 1020, the law that I just showed you that passed July 2019. This is an alert that was sent out to all the sheriff officers in the state of Florida. And it pretty much says that the smell of cannabis, right here, hemp looks and smells like cannabis marijuana, and currently field tests for marijuana likely do not distinguish hemp from marijuana. So field tests cannot tell the difference between the flower. So sheriffs should not assume a positive field test provides probable cause for a search or arrest. Additional factors may be needed to satisfy local courts, such as concealment of the product or quantity of the packaging of the product, and any contradictory statements. Okay, so basically, it is not probable cause to search someone for the smell of marijuana, because hemp and marijuana smell the same because they're both cannabis. Similarly, unlikely that the drug detecting canines may be able to distinguish the difference between hemp and marijuana. So canines cannot tell the difference. Sheriffs should determine if their canines detect hemp as opposed to marijuana. Sheriffs should determine if their canines can detect hemp opposed to marijuana. I seriously doubt anybody's going to be able to tell if a dog can tell the difference between hemp and marijuana. But anyways, there are field test kits available for synthetic analysis to test for hemp. But they actually, it says, but the validation for their reliability is still pending. Okay, validation. Anyways, that means they don't have anything to test the difference in the flower yet. It's too expensive to do. So basically, this letter is telling the officers that they can no longer search you for the smell of marijuana, and they can no longer search your person or your vehicle. It is not probable cause, people. So you need to know your legal rights. If you purchase hemp or CBD from any store, it is required, one more time, to have these lab reports present so that you know what you are purchasing. That is a law. You've just seen it. State Bill 1020. So if you go to buy some flour from somewhere, you tell that man, show me your lab reports. It's illegal to sell it without a lab report. So, real quick, these are the 4 strands we have. Midwestern. Show you what it looks like. Beautiful flower. Very pungent smelling. I mean, you see the crystals and the hairs on it. Beautiful flower. And that has the lab test QR code on the side. Stormy Daniels. Another beautiful flower. Just absolutely gorgeous. Y'all, please share the video. Let everybody else know. We got to educate everybody. The movement is Just Say No, K-N-O-W, not N-O. So we got to educate people. This is Sour Space Candy. This one is probably my favorite. I like the Sour Space Candy. I like the taste of it. I like the smell. I like everything about it. So this is my favorite, the Sour Space Candy. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Now, I will tell you, my mother's favorite is this next one, Super Haze. Super Haze right here. And it's really pretty flower too. It has a little extra sugar leaves left on it, but it's still a beautiful flower. I mean, look at that, you guys. That is for sale in my CBD store in Lake City, Florida and Live Oak, Florida. Both locations have it. We also sell pre-rolls. These are pre-rolled cones ready to go, and we rolled them out of Ross. There's no tobacco in it. It's all hemp. And law doesn't say that I can't sell to somebody under 21, but I will not, so don't try it. You do have to be 21 or older to shop with us. This is my CBD store in Lake City, Florida. Real quick, show you the location where we're at, our new spot. This is on the outside of my door. Working on getting the phone number under it now. This is our store. Inside of our store, there's a couple other people here. There's a really nice young lady next door who cuts hair. And then there's a lady here named Miss Chris. She does nails. And then there's a young lady back here, Shania. She does hair also. So there's a couple other people in this building that work here. And our address is 943 Ohio Avenue, Live Oak, Florida. And this is the building that we are located in. Salon Suites, hair, nails, and soon to say CBD store. Okay, and we are right here in Live Oak off of Ohio Avenue. Here's the Sunico, which is the JK store. Jackson Hewitt's next door to it. The Royal Inn is across the road over there. And our store is right here at Salon Suites. The Lake City location is the same. It's also at Salon Suites. There's my girl. She's waiting on me. This is the store mascot. She will be here every day. Say hey, Sugar. Say hey. Okay, Sugar says hey. All right, you guys. Till next time. I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you. If you need me personally for anything, have any questions, give me a call. You can Google my CBD store. It will send you straight to my cell phone number. But until next time, you guys, hope to see you soon. God bless. See you later.